Good morning, Lionhearts. That's right. It's back. Every time I walked by that wall, because the color of that poster that was there and the like beigeness of my cabinets, it just felt like a big white hole. And I got kind of sad not seeing that guy's face. So I put it back up. I like it. It's gonna stay. Jaw has been tapping at my arm for the last 10 minutes. Because I gave him like this salmon skin bone last night, and I think it's worked its way through his system, and he's ready to go outside. So we're all going to go outside. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. Well, it's about 8:30. We're out taking our first walk of the day, and like I told you guys, I gotta get my hair cut today. Got a 10:30 appointment way up there. It's like a half an hour away, but man, you know, when you find somebody you can trust, you got to go with them, you know. I know I could probably get anybody in any neighboring barber shop around here to cut my hair, but I don't know what they're gonna make it look like when it's over. I got some good territory I'm dealing with here, and I don't want them messing it up. So we're gonna go up to pretty much up to like Woodland Hills, or I forget where it's at. It's somewhere up there. And what I decided I'm gonna vlog today, since I know it's up in that direction, is I'm gonna go to Brad and Stacy's house from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I've been wanting to go see that for a while, and I always know at some point I'm going to be up there for that haircut, and that's when I always plan to do it, and then just something always comes up where I end up doing something else. Somebody lost their insoles. I wonder what prompted that decision, just to sit down, take them out of their shoe, and throw them off to the side of the road. Oh, speaking of off to the side of the road, is everybody's buddy Jaw. Hey, Jaw. Well, I decided I'm going to do the vlog first because I have a list of about 7 different places I have to go to before I go to work tonight. And I'm going to try and knock out as many before my hair appointment as I can. Well, here we are, friends. The house from the high school movie of the 80s. The movie that put Sean Penn on the map, made basically an entire generation of new stars for the 80s. Almost everybody that was in it became a star. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Judge Reinhold. You know, Judge Reinhold wasn't even supposed to be like in this. If I remember the story correctly, Amy Heckerling was friends with his girlfriend and actually like gave him the part because she was always going around and thought he'd be great for it. But this is their house. Now, if you remember, that window right there was actually considered Stacy's window. You see her sneak out of that window the first night that she's going on her big date with Ron Johnson. And that's also where she loses her virginity. But so much of the movie happens here. The first scene we see is, you know, her sneaking out to go out with Ron Johnson, where she loses the virginity, like I said. But then the next time you see her over here asking Brad for if the parents are home and if she could get a, if he can get rid of those roses. And then it makes Brad look like a big man giving them to his girlfriend that he wants to eventually dump anyway. But she dumps him. This is right here where he's cleaning his car and he's sitting there talking about how he's gonna make the best out of his senior year because he's got all kinds of possibilities that can happen. But this is also where Mark Ratner throws a big wrench into the operation, because he comes over here to spend some time with her since the parents are out of town. He kind of chickens out when she puts the moves on him. So he ends up taking off out of here with his tail between his legs, and she ends up falling for Damone. And we know how that ends up going. Ratner and Damone show up over here to go swimming, and she just thinks Damone is just the big man on campus. She just thinks he's so cool. She's writing her name as Stacy Damone in her notebook, and they show up over here. Next thing you know, they're having sex, and she's pregnant and has to get an abortion. All kinds of crazy things, you know. That was like, it was almost kind of hard to believe that they were talking about some of those things in the movies then, especially for such a young age group. But yeah, this put everything on the map. What an interesting place. And like, not much, I mean, it's been changed as far as the color. In the movie it was white with like green trim, if I remember right, but this is also where one of the most memorable moments of the movie happens, where Brad comes home in his pirate outfit, goes to the bathroom and starts masturbating, thinking about Linda, and she walks in on him. That's when he makes the famous statement, "Doesn't anyone around here knock?" Now you can't see the pool obviously, but it's back there. So cool. Man, I was actually just watching this last night because that's actually what prompted me to want to do this today. As I just got in the mood to watch it, I was thinking like, I want to see Sean Penn as Spicoli. That'll put me in a good mood. And then you know, as I knew, that actually made me think of getting my hair cut. I knew I had to get it cut, and I was just going to go to a place in my neighborhood and risk it. But then I was like, you know what? I could vlog the Fast Times at Ridgemont High House. And you know what's also cool is that this was the very first taste of Cameron Crowe that we got. This was the first taste where we kind of saw what his career was going to be like. Even though he didn't direct this, he wrote the movie and wrote it based off of kind of how he lived high school. And then Amy Heckerling directed it, and we'd know her because the very next decade she would make the quintessential high school movie for the 90s, Clueless. So wow, check it out guys. The house from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And right there in that walkway you could see Weasley little Mark Ratner walking out of here scared, standing in that driveway wondering if he should turn around and go back in. Yes, dude, you should have. You absolutely should have. The entire chain of events would have been different, but I guess, you know, in the end it all worked out the way it was supposed to. Brad becomes a hero, saving the 7-Eleven from robbery. Spicoli ends up working there. That's life in Ridgemont. And you know what else is cool? They didn't even change the address. The address in the movie was the same one as it is now. Now they changed the font and lettering. I'm just taking a picture of the Fast Times at Ridgemont High House.
Oh, okay. No problem.
I didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, they same house number. They changed the font and everything, but that's it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. You know, as I was filming that, the lady who lived in there just stopped me and she's like, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "Well, I'm just taking a picture of the Fast Times at Ridgemont High House." And she goes, "Oh, okay, no problem. We have a lot of people that come out here and do it, but they're not usually out there as long as you are." But she goes, "No, take your time. I just wanted to check." So, pretty cool. Not everybody that owns a famous house like this is cool, and that lady was pretty cool. I just pulled over real quick because as I was driving down this street, I just started noticing like every house over here is like an A-frame house. And I don't know why. I don't know what the significance is, but they actually look really cool together. They almost look like witch houses. But like 3 or 4 of them in a row. This one's even got like a weird little like witchy gate. I don't know. One of those things that makes me, whenever I see stuff like this, I always have to stop and just take a look at it. Pretty cool. And then you can tell, I'm not going to go down there, but because I got stuff to do. There's a few more down there. Alright, next stop. Let's do this. Alright, I got a few things I needed in there. I needed blank CDs for mixed CDs that I'm going to send out to people. I needed to get Joss some food. I needed a blue like t-shirt. And really, I didn't get much else. Oh, I got baking soda because I have a weird smell in my car. I think it's from my tent from Shydeck. But yeah, they did not have a good selection of black and white dress shirts. They did not have a good selection of hair gel. What else? A handful of things in there I was looking for, and I was like, I can't believe they don't have it here. Alright, fresh haircut. And I'll tell you what, this is customer service. I was in there kind of lamenting that I was like, yeah, I just stopped at Walmart and Target and Ross before I came over here to buy some things that I really need for today. I said, can you believe that Target and Walmart had like almost zero selection for hairstyling gel? And she's like, what, really? I said, They had one bottle, a bottle of Crew, and it was like $15. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy a $15 bottle of gel when I don't even know, you know, whether it's gonna work well for me. And so she was telling me about this product that she uses, and she just gave me a free bottle of it. She's like, oh no, just take it. Like, you're a great customer. That is customer service. That's the way, like, people that nickel and dime you, that's a good way to ruin your business. And that's what I definitely agree with Clifton's Cafeteria when Clifford Clinton would give away free meals, because he knew in the end that helping people out would come back to bring good vibes to you. And that's the way this is. So good customer service here. All right, let's get this done. Wow, this has been here since 1912. I hope it's not packed. Let's go. Cool. Check out this post office. I don't think I've ever been in a post office that didn't have a line. I can't remember the last time I went shopping and came back with 3 full bags worth of crap. That is not my style at all. I usually go to 1 store a day if I have to. But I have almost knocked out just about everything I have to do. I still have to walk over to the barber shop in my neighborhood and get some new razors. They have the Dollar Shave Club razors. Then I gotta walk down and print out my parking pass for the event this evening in the menu. And then I gotta launder the new shirts that I got. So I'm gonna show you guys what I bought. That's what a shopping trip with Jordan the Lion looked like today. There's enough puppy food and puppy treats in there to choke this devil. And 2 new shirts. Me and this dude running more errands. He's walking me. Last couple times I've been here, they have not successfully let me do what I was trying to do. Trying to log in on these printers and then just print out off of there. They keep coming up with some error. Alright, John, I just got all my paperwork printed. And no, it was not easy. Their machine still didn't work. FedEx, you are worthless now. Totally worthless. I hate to have to buy a printer just to print something every like once a month, but seems like that's the only way to go. It cost me $3 to print 2 pieces of paper. And I bought razors, so now I gotta go wash the clothes, shave my face, get a shower, and go to work. That apparently is an apartment building, but it looks like a castle. Jaw's gassed. Look at this. He just walked over the grass and plopped. You're gassed out, huh? You get hot being all black-haired. As hard as it is to believe, I got everything done by the skin of my teeth, and now I gotta take off and drive. Well, I'm in Chinatown. We're on West College Street. We're driving by Bruce Lee's old dojo. Alright, I'm done, and I'm home. 2 a.m. I'm sorry. I know that I always have the vlog uploaded by midnight, almost every night. I always try and have it scheduled to go live at midnight, but they wouldn't let me have my phone. And I didn't really have time to finish editing everything and put in everything that I wanted. So I just figured, well, I'm just going to have to do it when I'm done. And I'm done now, so I have a really cool vlog tomorrow. Some of you already know what it is if you're friends with me on Facebook, but keep your mouth shut. Don't comment on this. Don't say what it is. Keep your damn trap shut. It's going to be fun. I'm going to take you inside a little piece of Hollywood with somebody pretty important. Somebody I think is just awesome in Hollywood. And there aren't many people I can say that about. So come back and watch me tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And my little altercation with the lady who lived there couldn't have been nicer. Couldn't have been a sweeter lady. I'm sure she has hundreds and upon hundreds of people doing that. And, you know, I guess they just don't take as much time to do a vlog and put as much history in as I do, so they don't stay there as long as I did. But I appreciate her not, you know, causing a scene or flipping out on me or anything like that. But If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe, thumbs up, all that jazz. And if you want to become a Patreon, it's patreon.com/JordanTheLion. If you want to get a shirt, I have shirts on snaptee.com. Type in Daze with Jordan the Lion, or go to shop.spreadshirt.com/Jordan the Lion. There's just too much crap to remember. Way too much for me to remember. Anyway, I've had a long day. My feet hurt. I want to play with my little four-legged friend over there. My little dark ninja over there. As soon as I walked in, that tail went nuts. He even started snarling his teeth. He looks at me and I go, "Did you miss me?" And he goes, like that. I go, "Are you mad at me?" And he'll go, pulls his head back and shows his teeth. Hilarious. If I can ever get that on camera, I'll show you guys. Anyway, have a great night from Hollywood, California. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion saying thank you for watching and have a good night.